A Resolution Fulfilled, written and read by Caplin. The fireworks went off on the television screen and everybody sang out in unison, "Happy New Year." All the couples embraced and kissed. Well, all except one. One man stood back in the corner, desperately avoiding the odd predatory female. A half-drunk, overweight woman waddled up to him. "Oh, Peter, you must make a New Year's resolution," said his overbearing sister. Inwardly he groaned. He hated these family occasions at Christmas and New Year, and all this forced gaiety. He would rather be on his own, sitting in front of the television, his only companion a decent bottle of red wine. Living alone and round the corner from his nearest and dearest, he could hardly refuse to join in these annual, meaningless and embarrassing festivities. "Come along, Peter, shut your eyes and make your resolution," his sister insisted. Grudgingly he complied, wishing he would never set eyes on his family again, particularly bossy Brenda. She kissed her brother's cheek, refilled his glass with cheap sparkling plonk, and swayed off in search of another victim who needed cheering up. Peter drained his glass and surreptitiously looked at his watch. How soon could he escape from these awful people? "Why, darling, what are you doing standing here on your own?" Cynthia Braithwaite sidled up to him, clutching a bottle to her shapely chest. She looked into his eyes, winked, and then filled his glass. "Come here, big boy, and give me a New Year kiss." It was a mistake standing in a corner. He couldn't escape. Her painted lips and searching tongue made her intentions abundantly clear. Unfortunately, he didn't fancy the woman. Her husband, Ron, yes, real eye candy, but he'd made it clear he had no interest in other men. As Peter came up for air, Cynthia grabbed his hand and said with an innocent look, "Come into the other room. I've something to show you." Whatever she had in mind was of no interest to Peter. He put his hand onto his stomach and said, "Forgive me, I'm not feeling too good. I think I might have overindulged." "Oh dear. Would you like me to take you home and tuck you up in bed?" "That's most kind of you, but no thank you," said Peter, backing away. He grabbed his coat from the rack in the hall and rushed out of the front door. In his haste to escape, he failed to notice the thick layer of frost on the 3 steep steps. His feet shot from under him, pitching him headfirst into the road and into the path of an oncoming gritter. Within 15 minutes of making his resolution, it had come true. Peter would never have to put up with his relations, or, more to the point, they would never see him alive again.